Good evening. I want to take just a few moments and talk to you about this network and phone cable tester and tracer. This is a nice unit. I took it to work and compared it with some of the others that we use there, and it compared very favorably. I also got some good feedback from some of the other engineers there. I haven't used it much at all to look at phone lines. I have used it more for testing Ethernet cables, so that's primarily what I'm going to talk about in this review because it's the main function that I would use one of these for. It does have some other functions and I can touch on those, but it's primarily what I'm going to talk about is how to test a network cable with it. So they include a short stretch of network cable, which is perfect for testing. So I'm going to stick one in here. As you can see, there are two different jacks there, one for RJ45 and one for RJ11. We'll plug that in the 45 slot, and now we have the two of them connected together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this to network. You can see it says network. None of the LEDs are lit, and I'm going to hit the test button. You can see it's starting to go through and it's testing each wire, and it tests fine. Surprise, surprise. So by using this, you can very, very quickly determine if you have a cable that has been damaged or needs to be replaced because it has frayed or just somehow gone past its usefulness. Very, very easy to test network cables this way. It does some other things as well. As you can see, it has a scan as well as a tone tester. And one of the things that I have discovered, I'll go ahead and put it in scan here. I'm going to turn the unit on, and there is a scan button. I'm going to change it, and you can hear it is useful for tracing, although I have not really used this function much at all. One of the nice things is with it powered on, you can illuminate what you're looking at, which is very helpful as you're working in a dark computer rack and you're poking with the probe there. You can see a little bit better what you're working on. It comes with not only a stretch of RJ45, it does have an RJ11 cable. That's useful for testing phone lines to make sure you've got signal, to make sure that you're not off hook. It also has a split RJ11. It feeds in, gets split off into the red and black, and that's useful for connecting to lines as well. It does have a nice manual. The manual is not perfect, but it tells you the basics of how to use this, which is very good. As I said, the primary use that I have for this unit is in testing network cables, in particular RJ45 Ethernet cables. I haven't done any testing with crossovers or anything like that. But so far, it has worked very, very well. It works quickly and it's easy to use. Last thing I need to say, each unit requires a 9-volt battery. I was hopeful that maybe they would use AAA's in this one, but this one takes a 9-volt, this one takes a 9-volt. So, it does add a little bit of weight, but that's all relative. It's still very light. Nice unit, easy to work with, easy to understand.